Hey folks, welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn, where we are investigating the cause of death and identity of all the dead souls, the lost souls who perished aboard the wayward ship. We're currently examining events that occurred early in the voyage when they seemingly stole a precious artifact from the mermaid people, and the mermaid people responded with violence. Let's go ahead and continue our investigation by looking at the next corpse. This dude was definitely speared. Let's watch it happen.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot! Mike and I!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
All right, well, we learned something important there. We heard a name, so the other Formosan on board is now identifiable. Oh, this guy, I think, got drowned, most likely. Not sure who he is. This guy got speared. This is Bang. It looks like his arms are bound, but somehow he got free. Let's definitely identify him. All right, so you are Bang. Where's Formosa? It Bang Cha. He burned to death. Okay, we got him. These mermaids were fighting. They were throwing spears. Yeah, definitely. Here's our cowardly mate. This guy was rowing. Is that a pipe in his mouth? Is he smoking? I guess so. This guy definitely got speared. You're about to get clawed. You're getting dragged overboard, I think. This guy got speared for sure. Huh, all right. The calling. Maybe the calling is a hint that they're not mermaids. They're sirens, perhaps? Okay, so there was shouting in Russian, Mother of God. Keep rowing. And then they are here. Bang the chest. Where is it? There, something there. I see it. The dead man said, give us a weapon. So definitely English. Miss Lim, stay down, pick up the oars and row, you fools. Okay. So theoretically, we should be able to identify this individual. I need to get out of the book and examine the memory from inside. So who's the one we were looking for? I guess it must be this guy? Yeah, okay. You were definitely speared. By a siren? I don't know if that counts as a beast or an enemy. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll call it a terrible beast for now. I think we're kind of uncertain whether these things are counted as beasts or enemies, although we did say he got slapped by a tail, and then the ones who spiked them, we've said beast before, so maybe I'll keep it on beast. I'm not sure who you are, though. Don't know who you are. Theoretically, we should be able to identify you. Or say how you died, but perhaps that's in a separate memory? I'm not sure. All right, let's move on to the next one. This guy got speared for sure.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你稳做不？
我冇问题，但是伊个想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐的怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Hey, shut it up!
They say strange things about monsters.
Yeah. Okay. So there was somebody here who could translate. He had his arms tied behind his back. Yeah, they're rowing. I guess they kidnapped the Formosans probably because they had information about the shell. And then this guy, apparently he wanted to steal the treasure and then head to the islands, the Canary Islands, without involving the rest of the ship. They wanted to steal it and just row their way there before the ship could reach it. So he kind of like betrayed the rest of the ship. Got 2 rowers and a captive. 2 rowers and a... I don't know who you are. But like a helmsman. 2 rowers and a helmsman on each. They stole the treasure. And then the monsters came. And one of them could translate. Alright, here's part 1. Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores. Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself. Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn. Miss Lim, are you alright? Yes, I'm okay, but the chest, it must not fall into the ocean. If the monsters come, you must stay down. Aye, shut it up. They say strange things about monsters. Well, I'm not sure who this is. But he was definitely speared. By a beast, I guess? A terrible beast? We've opened another door, I guess. Alright, let's exit and figure out what we're doing next. Perhaps 2 survived? Escaped? 2 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. Don't know who they are or what befell them yet. We're gonna escape this. And now I don't know really what to do. Let's take a look at the book from start to finish again. So we don't have anything from loose cargo. We have some things in bitter cold. We don't have anything from the murder chapter. The calling we know a bit. Some Formosans were kidnapped and used, perhaps for their information, to steal the treasure of the sirens. Or the mer beasts or whatever. Then we have unholy captives. I mean, we're getting close to seeing everything the book has to show. Soldiers of the sea, they're fighting the... Yeah, the mer people came on their mounts and attacked the ship to try and get the treasure back, I think. And then they sent the Kraken, or maybe it was just bad luck, but the Kraken attacked the ship in chapter 7, the Doom. And then the bargain. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. So we're getting close to kind of having seen everything there is to see. There is chapter 9, Escape. There's quite a bit more. And then we have the end. Man. Okay, so what are we doing now? I mean, how do I find... There's so many corpses on board that it's sort of hard to remember which ones I've seen and which ones I haven't. There should be at least the murder and, like, a few more things to see. But I have to locate those corpses first. And the game does sort of suggest that there are a number of people whose identity I could determine at this point. At this point, I'm a little unsure of where to go and what to do. Let's take a look at the manifest again. So we have some of these are completed. If we look at the mates here, we've identified Hoskut. We've identified John Davies correctly, so we could perhaps make a distinction between the second mate and third mate. Maybe we could identify Martin Parrott. So if we go to the Life at Sea sketch, we think this is the third mate, Martin Parrott. And we think this is the fourth mate, John Davies. No. Yeah. Shot with a gun by one of the Formosans, but we're not sure which one. So we think we have all the mates identified. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of clues and things we can deduce that I haven't gotten to yet, but I'm not sure right now. There's like a little patch of blood or light there. I don't know how we unlock the next set of memories. Because it feels like we've seen all 4 decks to completion, so I'm not sure what else there is left. Plus we've seen Off the Ship. I wonder, do bodies disappear if I correctly identify them? I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. Because then we couldn't access those memories again. We go down to the bottom deck, cargo deck. I think we saw everything down here. Oh, this is locked. What is this? Where am I? This is the lazarette. I don't think we've been in the lazarette. There is an open hatch there into it. So if we could go down lower, we might be able to make our way underneath it and then up. Perhaps there's more information there. How do I get down to the cargo hold? How did I do this before? Nothing here. There's this dead thing. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't remember how I got down below before. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm in the cargo hold. But there's definitely something else in the lazarette. Alright, well it seems we can't get in there right now. We've been here. We've seen this. This was the guy whose leg got cut off. Yeah, I can't seem to figure out how to get in here. Is there a key we could find somewhere for this lock? I don't know that I see much in there, except there is a stair down going somewhere. The bilge? Somewhere not on the map, perhaps? I'm wondering how... Yeah, I probably need to get into the lazarette to see anything that we haven't seen. I'm not sure how to do that right now. I mean, I can start reviewing a lot of the bodies. I mean... I guess we need to just start working on things that we should be able to deduce. Yeah, we're on the starboard walk here. We had found all of that. I don't remember if we did the port walk. Nothing really of value here. Carpenter's shop. Yeah, all right. So the easy part of the game is over. The part where we have a bunch of new memories to examine for clues is sort of done. This door remains locked. Not sure how to get in there. We haven't seen anything like there hasn't been anything like an inventory. Now, why is this door like blurry? Why is it made this way so that we can't, like, everything else has sharp lines and this is all blurry, and I'm not sure why or what that means. Huh. I guess it's staying open for now. All right, back up to the main deck. I mean, I guess, how would we get up to the rigging if we wanted to go up there? Because there were bodies up there, right? There were definitely things up there that I wanted to see again. I wanted to go through those memories again. But I don't seem to be able to. Not sure how that would work. Maybe from over here? No. We still haven't seen the murder. Still don't know what that is. Maybe that's the shell? Maybe we start going through the memories in chronological order, or... I am curious how I would get back up onto the rat lines to see those memories again, because there were bodies up there, and I have no good way to get back to those memories right now that I know of. I'm sort of stumped for what to do, so I guess maybe we start revisiting memories from the beginning, or we could go through the book from the start. We're missing a lot of... We're missing the opening two memories. On the cargo deck. Part 1... So on the cargo deck is part 2. Maybe this means I have a way to view this body? So the cargo deck is the bottom deck, right? Soldiers of the sea, unholy captives. I must have missed something down here, somehow. Alright, let's go back down to the cargo deck and see if we can find anything we've missed. So this is the gun deck. Go over here and take the stairs down to the orlop deck. And then down one further to the cargo deck, right? Yeah, over here. Okay. So the lazarette is locked. We've seen this. This is unholy captives. We're gonna check all of this in the captain's cargo, if we can. So there's a bunch of lumber here. Strapped in barrels. Bags of wheat or flour or something. More barrels. More barrels here. Captain's cargo. I don't know that we've been in here yet. Okay, looks like it's mostly bottles. So rum and wine, but no bodies. And then this goes into whatever this area is. We've got a lot of line, more barrels. A bag of sand or something. Oh, I found something. What did I find? Is there a body hidden? Is there a body stuffed into one of these barrels? I don't see the actual body. Yeah, the little glowing motes are around this barrel, so there must be a body stuffed in here. Yeah, look, you can see the boards on top are askew as if it's been, like, opened and then hastily closed again. Yeah, there's a body in here. A stowaway, perhaps. Yeah. Okay. No, look, he got crushed by falling cargo, whoever this is. Over here. We can't identify him, but he got crushed by falling cargo. There was a mistake. Don't know who you are yet, but we could theoretically identify you. Alright, so this guy got crushed, and maybe... Well, I mean... Why would he be stuffed into a barrel, though? No idea who you are. You're a... No, we do. You're Lars Linda, and you were clubbed by someone later. So Lars... There were a bunch of people working the cargo. You can see a couple more people on the higher decks. They've opened up the hatches here to lower stuff down. And this guy got crushed to death. Not sure who was in the barrel, though, or what was going on with the... I think somebody was a stowaway. Alright, well, we found the clue that opens up Chapter 1, Loose Cargo. There's only 2 memories here. An unidentified stowaway, expecting free passage and eventual freedom, was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. Sure. Okay. But he killed somebody else while he was at it. Yeah, okay, so this guy was inside the barrel. I don't know whether they even found him, but he was crushed to death inside, and on the way down, he killed this guy. Why are we going all the way over here? And then back around? Yikes, come on, man. It's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Okay.
Wait! Wait! No!
Yeah, okay. So you were definitely crushed to death by this falling cargo. Shortly after or before the stowaway died, I guess? The Formosans were here? Can't identify them yet. This guy was moving cargo. Yeah, a lot of folks were moving barrels around and, like, stowing cargo for the journey, it seems. And, this poor unfortunate got crushed to death. Right at this, like a bad omen, right at the start, huh? Right at the very beginning of the voyage, before they even left port. So, ostensibly, we should be able to identify this guy. But he was definitely crushed by cargo. And the door to leave is open. Alright. Oh! Loose ropes! Oh, I wonder if that's the brother of the other guy. Okay, I have an idea now about this guy. So... It was the Peters, right? Samuel Peters was a seaman. Nathan Peters was a seaman. I think, and then he said something about loose ropes, right? This was pretty late in the game. I think it was during escape. Squid. You'll not take the last boat. Let them go. Mutiny. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. We have a pretty good idea that this is one of the midshipmen. We think we know who this is. The end? This all happened inside the captain's quarters. So no, it must have been a different... Not bargain. Abigail was killed. Terrible beast. Yeah, this. Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. How's that? Thought I'd forget you killed my brother. That was an accident, the ropes. It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies, I shouldn't have waited so long. No, don't. So, one of these guys, one of these Peters, was the guy who got killed. And I'm not sure how we determine which is which. I would love it if I could get back into this memory. Like, real easy. Yeah, review conversations. I guess I can use the location of the corpse. Origins, roles, and relationships. Manifest. Yeah, okay. Origins can give clues to a person's appearance or accent. Roles can give clues about where people are found on the ship and their relationships with others. Each person's manifest number is unique and may be useful in identifying them. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about the numbers. Okay. So we can get to... We can revisit this memory. Part 7... Chapter 7, The Doom, Part 1. On the main deck on the port side, near the cargo hatch. Let me get back to this memory. Yeah, let me get back to that memory. I want to start there. Because the guy who got crushed by the falling cargo was one of the Peters brothers. I need to figure out which is which. God, there's so many friggin' corpses. I gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, from the captain's... It looks like we can get all the way to all 4 decks from here. Should try and remember that. So port side... I'm on the wrong side. Wait, the captain's quarters are at the rear. Okay, that's... I thought they were at the front. So over here somewhere? Yeah, alright, let's revisit this memory.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Before I forget, you killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't!
Alright, so what I want to find is you. And I want to bookmark all your memories. And I want to identify who you are. You're one of the Peters. I think you have to be. But I don't know for sure. Okay, so your first appearance was here on the cargo deck. Now, his brother has a full beard and a head of hair, and he only appears in one memory. So hold on. Oh, what happened? So there was this, which we have bookmarked, and then down this, and then came here and here and here. Like, I kind of want to, I wish I could get through these in the right order. Or bring up the memories and see them again. Yeah, it's tough. There's like a lot of stuff going on here. Let me go back to the manifest here. I wonder if the map has any real value in deducing anything. Let me go back to the crew here. All right, so we got Samuel Peters was number 60. Samuel Peters, and then Nathan Peters. Trying to remember if we've heard any reference to Sam or Nate anywhere. All right, so we're making way come through. Orlop, stern, neath to tiller, lower away. Oi, wait, no, down below. That doesn't help us. Hoist away, lower away. Stop your cheating, worry about yourself. Syed, get up, drink something. So he was present for this, but I don't think he was involved. There was 22 others present. Let's see the next bookmark. Lift this out and take it below. What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends? What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. This is your fault. The shell must be protected. We will all die. You talk about a shell, very dangerous. Shell, what shell? That doesn't help me. Clear the deck, move the boats astern, and throw the bodies over. Watch your footing. Hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys. Oh, he wanted to cook the mermaids? They had faces, dude. Careful now, take it slow. One tick, gentlemen. There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look. No, get back. Okay. This unknown soul was crushed by falling cargo. Unknown topman was electrocuted. Mainsail, hold up. Secure the braces and lower the topsail. Work fast, the wind is alive. Heave, run, what is it, bloody devil? Another one over there. There's no identifying information in these. I mean, aside from appearance and accent, maybe. A demon, out of the way. Beat to quarters. Enemy aboard? What's going on? Stay back. It's already done for Nick. It was Nathan and Samuel, right? I don't think Nick is involved. We're no use. Burn it quick. No dialogue on there. I've got you, don't move, I'll get you down. Give me that gun. Is that all? Let me on over my dead body, you bloody Dane. You got my brother killed. No, nothing here during the doom. And then, have we even seen that guy's death? Maybe he survived. All right, well, at this point, I feel like I have to guess. I don't know how I would. But you have to be either Nathan or Samuel, right? Nathan Peters? Now, if I switch it to Samuel, is there a chance that I'll get the well done sign? No, okay. So we don't know if it was Nathan or Samuel, unfortunately. Oh, I'm not sure about the number either. Is that some sort of a hint or clue that would help me understand? We got Nathan Peters and Samuel Peters. It's got to be one of them. So, if this is correct, then we can get the killer on the other thing. We can put the name of the killer. So if we think this is Samuel, then that would mean that the guy who died to an unknown who was clubbed by unknown. Where's clubbed? Yeah, Lars Linda. How do I navigate from a person's name to see? Well, all right, hold on. This guy would be, I guess, not, if he's not Samuel, then he would be Nathan. And then the guy he killed at the end here. So Lars was clubbed by, we think it's Nathan. Okay, we got it right. We guessed correctly. Okay, so that was basically just a guess, but my thing, okay, so Itbang Shah burned to death. Lars Lindemann was clubbed by Nathan Peters. And Samuel Peters was crushed by falling cargo. So I was hoping that would happen. If it didn't, I would have swapped those two names to see if it was right. Anyway, we're up to 15 now. Not bad, not bad. 15 out of 200 isn't exactly a huge amount. But we've made some progress. You know what I should do? We should go through and look at ones that we think we have right, that we were a little questionable about. So how many do we have, like, values for where we think we have everything and it hasn't been verified? So unknown soul doesn't help us. Unknown fate. I mean, accessible only through another corpse. Yeah. I think we thought he was probably speared by a terrible beast, I guess. Shot with a gun by one of the Formosan guards. I don't have any of this stuff. Unknown soul, spiked by a terrible beast. Now this one we should be able to guess, right? Perished in Unholy Captives, Part 5. All right. Let me remove the bookmarks. Let's check this guy, because it says we can identify him, right? So, bookmark memories. Okay. Right, so he was present for loose cargo. And I'm trying to remember how many. It feels like there's only. Is this guy black? I can't tell. Feels like there's two dudes on the ship who are black that we couldn't figure out which one came from which location. Let me go back to the opener here and look at the sketch and really just take a moment here to look at every face. I mean, that guy's probably Indian, I would think, from the way he's dressed. I think that's meant to be a clue. At these ladies. There's the Chinese fellas that we think are topmen. I think this guy's black, and I think this guy's black. And I think there are only two black guys on the manifest. One was from, like, Sierra Leone, I think, and the other was from Papua New Guinea, I think. No, that guy's black too. So there's three, unless I'm misreading the sketch here. Is Sierra Leone in Africa? I really don't know. My geography skills are garbage when it comes to world geography. I can barely name the continents. I think there's... All right, so we got him. I think he's definitely meant to be black. I think the same with this guy. And this I'm less sure of. Maybe he's... Do we have him identified at all? If I look at the manifest here, let's take one more look. So, I mean, the guys... you could have a black guy from England, obviously. But I think at the time, in the time frame that this was kind of created, that would be exceptionally rare. The world was a lot bigger then than it is now. So in terms of guys who could be black guys, I feel like looking at this, I think Maba from New Guinea, he was a topman. Might be able to identify him from his position. We saw the topman in one of the sets of memories. So maybe I could go back there and see if I could find one of those guys. And then Sierra Leone seems like the only other place. But if there are three guys who are, who have black skin, then wouldn't one of them would have to be from somewhere else? Yeah, I'm really starting... we've reached the point where I'm starting to struggle now because there's not, like, easy stuff to figure out. All right, so he was present for this. You know what? The one guy we've seen down in the cargo deck working on cargo, I don't think he would be the topman. So did we identify somebody... let me go back to the sketch. We don't know who this is, but I don't think he's a topman. This guy, unknown soul, and then this guy down here, unknown soul. So one of those names that I thought could be either the guy from Sierra Leone or the guy from Papua New Guinea, or New Guinea. I think we identified as a topman somehow at one point. So have we seen any of these guys? This guy was down in the hold, so I don't think he's a topman. Which means, if we guess his identity... Maba was a topman, so I think probably it's not Maba, which would make him... Which might make him, maybe... Hamadou? I mean, he's a low-ranked seaman, so he would have been... It makes sense that he's down in the holds. Let's tentatively identify this as Hamadou Diom. Although, have we ever heard him speak? I'm not sure. Hamadou Diom? Maybe. And then... This guy over here... He's standing with another seaman and the bosun. I mean, his positioning here, he's at the back. These are seamen as well, I think. So maybe he's the seaman, but he's not in the line with the others. But Lars Linda isn't. So maybe this is Hamadou. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is Hamadou. I guess we can name two people. It makes more sense that he's standing with all these other folks who are seamen, perhaps. And then up here, this guy, maybe he's the topman? But there are some seamen up here too, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing at this point. I think we need to start going back into memories and taking a closer look at people and trying to figure out relationships and whatnot. Yeah, don't know who this guy is. or how he died. He's in 11 memories. Maybe we try and figure out this guy. We do know who this is now. This was Nathan or Samuel Peters. Nathan Peters. Yeah, we don't know how he died, but he definitely killed this guy with a club. We know that's been confirmed. Who else was on the boat trying to get away here? Who are you? Remind me who you are? We have no idea who this is. All right. Well, I mean, we found out a couple things, right? We confirmed a few more identities. We're up to 15 out of 200, but there's just a lot to go on here. We did find the death on the cargo deck. So if we look for other things we haven't actually seen, where we have like yeah, this outside the first mate's window, there should be a body here, and maybe that's where we'll start next episode. Because for right now, I'm gonna have to call this one. We've reached kind of the, well, we've reached 46 and a half minutes, so that's why it's the end of the episode. But, yeah, it's starting to get a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to start revisiting memories and spending a lot of time speculating and trying to track down details and information on people. It's getting a little bit more challenging now, but, I am very excited to see how far we can get, whether we can get all 200 solved and how long it takes me. That is going to be it for this time, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back with more Return of the Obra Dinn in the next episode, and until then, take care.